Hello, Scorpio community, brothers, sisters, they, them, all the beautiful souls in the community. Thank you for joining me. Soul Tigress here to tell a story for the Scorpio community. Alright, so I have Moonology Oracle cards that want to come out first. You know, they want to really have a message here from the guides and the angels for you to start this reading off. So let's see what the guides want to say right away for the Scorpio community. There we are. Show the world the real you. Aquarius is all about being authentic to self. Also, that expression of authenticity of self. Have you been holding back? Have you been holding back? All right. A new start is coming. A new start is coming, and prosperity lies ahead. I feel like you're putting in the work. There's something that you're putting in work because you want some. You want either it's a new outlook, a new way of doing things. It could be a new health habit. Okay. And when I said health habit, the answers are coming soon. So if anyone who's dealing with health stuff, the answers are coming soon. And it's a full moon in Gemini. So light is going to be shed onto a situation. And you got Gemini here, that's duality of energies. You know, not just seeing it from one perspective, but also seeing another perspective. And sometimes letting a perspective relax. Okay, because sometimes we wear stress goggles, and when we stress on one thing, we can find other things to stress about. It's kind of like stubbing your toe repeatedly throughout the day. You stubbed your toe, you dropped your keys, you hit every red light, you know, that kind of thing. And again, if you can relax the stress goggles, you know, take them off and look at life from a different side, you might not find yourself stubbing your toe all the time or hitting every red light. Because I'm going to say with the red lights, you're going to see that, oh shoot, I didn't notice that store before. You know, you're going to notice things that you didn't see before. And then you are very close to achieving your goal. They say gibbous. So keep working. Keep working. Whatever you're working on, keep working. I feel like this has to do with emotions, thoughts, and kind of just coming to you, grounding out in yourself. You know. All right. Neat. Let's do the big ones. All right. Ancestors. Spirit guides. Please use the cards as a way to send a message for this storyline for Scorpio the most amazing, beautiful Scorpio community here, right now, and everywhere. What is it in the present that wants to be expressed? What is it in the present that wants to be expressed? Oh, I hear that sound. Work, 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 work. Working on something. You're working on how you didn't get to this. And I feel like it was something irrational. Something irrational. Could have been another irrational person. Could have been like an irrational job. When I said that, we're going towards person or job. The Queen of Cups. And when we look at these two that came together, out one after another, this is not a good pairing. This is not a good, they don't speak each other's love language. I'm going to tell you. This again could be with work, family, friends. There's answers that you're seeking around this. Could this irrational kind of behavior cause you to act out, say in an emotional way, or express yourself in an emotional way that you're being hard on yourself about? And so, because the reason why I'm getting at that is because it has to do with showing the world the real you. And it's a new start. Okay? And then you're very close to this goal. This is a goal. This is a goal. When it's upright, this is the goal. This is like everything's filled in harmony. We're ready to go. The family is going. I made it. All the hard work paid off. All the hard work paid off. But you're too busy looking at the situation from the flipped view. This situation can stay flipped all it's want. This is what it is. Forget that situation. But what matters is getting you into that emotional stability. Okay? Coming in with that Queen of Cups energy and upright. Okay? So a lot of times we get into certain relationships, whether it's with family, work, friends, co-workers, acquaintances, all these different people. And sometimes we get in a relationship with a particular one that we grow really attached to. Okay, it could be work. Some of us are really attached to our careers. Or we find purpose in our careers and it's a big drive for us to really put up with some shit. Okay, what I'm getting at is when you get stuck in a situation that's always acting irrational to you, but it tells you that this is the way it is. It makes you feel that this is the outcome of everything after it. Okay. I think it was Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton. He did one of those theories, and it was one that I kind of, talked about a lot as an adolescent. Not talked, but, beat my little adolescent drum to, is cause and effect. What was the cause that affected you? That's the big question. What was the cause? That's what you got to look at. Because you're allowed to protect yourself. You're allowed to have emotions. But when you have somebody who acts irrational, comes in swift, they're always coming in like, I'm this leader, I'm this high up person, it could really make you feel a type of way about having certain feelings, especially if it doesn't go with their flow. But when you start to explore those type of things, you start to see things from another view. Again, what was the cause to the effect? Okay, what was the cause to the effect? Anything else want to come out for the Scorpio community? Anything else want to come out for the Scorpio community? These were on top of each other. But you want things to flow. Okay? Because one landed on the other. So what you want is a unity. A unity in paradise. And I'm not trying to make this channel all about love readings. So again, a unity in paradise could be, again, with your ideal employer. An ideal relationship with your employer where everything's copacetic and you getting paid good, treated good. 110% is what you're giving and getting. Okay. But I feel like the real secret is too, you want it all to be emotionally stable, emotionally right. Because look at, here comes that Scorpio to get on the path. It knows it got choices. It sees its way to go. And the moon has to do with emotions. Lots of emotions. I believe, I don't like to bring up horoscopes. I believe moon is Pisces energy. Pisces energy, I believe, can be a fluctuation between wisdom and like a new view, a fresh view into things. What is the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. But it could be you want a new emotional view. You want a new emotional path. And it has to do with a unity. Okay. That's this present. Let's put this over here. That's this present. You're feeling a lot. You are feeling a lot. You're up feelings this way. You're up in the feelings that way. It's it's been heavy. I can feel my shoulders. It's been very heavy on your shoulders, So let's talk about the block. Let's talk about the block for the Scorpio community. What is it that's setting them into assessing their Ten of Cups outcome? Ten of Cups outcome that they're feeling. All right. There we go. What's the block? Angels of protection. Angels of protection. Help us out with this. Help us out. Stability. The block is... The block, in a sense, and I'm trying to phrase this right. This is why I'm taking my time to phrase it. It's been the emotions. It's been the emotions, not in a self-sabotage way. I want to make that clear. Not in a self-sabotage way, because emotions can block us. Emotions can create instability around us. And as I'm saying that, yep. The emotions are blocking that stability you want, the harmony you want. Almost like a giving energy you want. You want to be back to being giving. You know, more harmonized. But all of this falls onto, you know, all that fell onto the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. And now we got the Queen of Coins just kind of looking at all this. You know, it's the emotions. It's the emotions. And as I say that, here comes Temperance. I'm hearing pray. Pray, 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 pray. Don't just hermit yourself out with yourself. Pray. Pray about it. You know? Look at it. Not just pray about it, but the Temperance came out looking at it from another view. Looking at it from an upside down perspective. Okay? An upside down perspective. You know? You have the goal. You have the unity that you want. You have the emotional stability that you want in this unity. It's looking at the cause and effect of the previous situation. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, I mean, if someone's picking at you, and picking at you, and picking at you, you're gonna implode. Alright? And if they've been picking at you, it's like handling freaking dynamite. It's just one more careless move and boom! You're gonna tell them how you feel. You're gonna tell them how you feel. But don't be hard on yourself, because your goal is harmony, stability, giving, not just not receiving, but giving. Harmony and giving. Okay? Harmony and giving. So, you're human. Anyone gonna pick at you long enough, it's gonna wear on a person. Look at the cause and effect. Look at that cause and effect. All right, so shamanic healing cards we're going to bring in. We're going to ask the divine energy, universal energy, and guides to send us a message through the cards. What is needed? What is needed for this block? What is needed for Scorpio community? Ooh. Discernment. Discernment into the instability and the rash actions that come into what you were dealing with. Discernment. really look at it from a broad view. Get up a few branches. Take a look at it. Really see how the emotions behind that were holding you up in the direction you want to go. In that direction, you don't know it, but that chariot's not riding toward this. And this is part of the block. This is the direction you want to ride to. All right. All right. All on its own, it's honoring your energy. What'd we say? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. This is so beautiful. Ah, honoring you. Honoring you. Have you ever heard that saying, a perfect little mess? We are each individuals. Just because you're not dressed down to a T with the name brand things and presenting yourself always in this certain light doesn't mean you're less beautiful than what society portrays, you know? You can be a perfect, beautiful little mess. Okay? That doesn't even go to outside appearance, Scorpio community. I come in here because y'all feel a lot. Y'all feel a lot. And honoring that. Honoring it. Honoring that, you know, I am sensitive. And it's sensitive because you have an antenna for bringing in a lot more frequencies. You're feeling a whole lot more than a lot of other individuals in their environment. Okay? And that's okay. Use that to your advantage. Not in a mean way, though. Not in a mean way. And to get your chariot into the direction, into that harmony, into that stability that you want, it's a slow and steady process. You're going to have great days, and then you're going to have emotional days. Okay? But what happens when it rains? Stuff gets watered, things grow. Okay? Things grow. When you water something on a regular, it grows more and more and more. So whatever it is that, you know, you've been up in your head about, really come back down and look at it from the cause and effect and step into another perspective, you know, a different view, a more neutral view. You're looking back on it, that shows you have grown. I will say this almost in every reading. When we start to reflect on things, that means we are growing. Look at it from the view that you have gained, because you went up a few branches. All right? You went up a few branches. That's that discernment. Okay? The more you go up, the more higher that view gets. The more you're gonna see the workings of that bigger picture. All right? I like the way it did the bigger picture. All right, Scorpio communities, brothers, sisters, theys and thems, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out and listening to this story. Hope you all have a great rest of your day.